Aortic valve replacement, key message is, I think, beware of the small aortic root. And you don't know how this is hidden. You can have a big patient on the outside, but when you open, you find that you can barely put in a 19 millimeter sizer through the aortic valve annulus. I'm not going to talk about patient prosthetic mismatch, but we all know if it is severe, it can cause problems early and in the long term. So a few things about how you do annular enlargement. The tilting valve technique is when you take the sutures in the non-coronary sinus, but the valve obviously stays below the ostia, and make sure that it opens and closes properly. Another way, if the sinus is small, you have to replace it with a pericardial patch that gives you more room. The principle is really the same. Now, there's the true annular enlargement. Anteriorly is the Nix and Manoogian incisions. They are more common. You can get an upsizing of 1 or 2 dimensions with that, and you see that you put a diamond-shaped patch in this enlargement, and the valve sits on the equator of the patch and in the true annulus. This is a posterior incision. The valve is in place, and you can see how the aorta is being closed. In the cono enlargement, the operation is a bit more difficult. There's more suturing to do, but it is worth it if you want to upsize by 2 or more. When do you do this? If the annulus is very small, if you have LVOT obstruction, and you can see that the vertical incision on the aorta drops towards the RVOT between the 2 coronary ostia. The right ventricle is opened, and then it's the same principle. I use 2 patches, one to enlarge the left ejection pathway and another one to close the RVOT.